Alright, this is my last time. I'm gonna say something right here, right? So, we all want change, right?
Yes, we do!
Do we all want change, right?
Yes!
So, in order for change to really happen, we have to throw away the old and bring in the new, right? We all know that this nation was built off of hatred and racism. It's part of history.
Facts!
That's facts. So, just like a house, when they want to rebuild a new house, what they do to the old one? They knock it down and rebuild it. So in order for change to really happen, the Constitution and everything about this so-called great nation has to be knocked down and rebuilt. We cannot, and I repeat, we cannot continue this madness and this hatred as long as we have some descendants of slave owners still with the same mentality. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. So we have to throw out the old and bring in the new. Sometimes I have a son. He's only 10. And I fear for his life just like I fear for mine. Just like I say, I don't give a damn who it is. Black, white, cop, I don't give a damn. If you fuck with my family, I'm coming for you. Just like you fuck with your family, you're going to come for me. And another thing too. In order for the police department to get better, the so-called good cops must snitch on the bad ones. If the community, if I go out and kill somebody within the community, they're going to want the community to come together and work to find the individual to come to life, right? It's the same thing, all right? So, out with the old, in with the new. That's how America will be great for the first time. Because when I hear let's make America great again, when I think about it, my people was in slavery. When the so-called America was great again. When America was so-called great again, the 1960s. Martin Luther King marching. We did all that. We marched peacefully. We kneeled peacefully. We did all that. And guess what?
He was still
complaining.
killed!
So you mean to tell me that this police officer put his knee in this individual's neck, and you can hear this man call for his mother, saying that he can't breathe, and now all of a sudden they want to make jokes. Oh, look at his nose. Oh, you mean to tell me this nigga can't breathe? Well, what if that was your child? If that was your brother? That shit wouldn't be too funny and hilarious, would it?
No, it would not!
So fuck the old, let's bring in the new. Fuck Trump. Fuck Obama. Fuck anybody that's sitting in that seat that is not really for the people.
That's right!
Because Obama ain't did a damn thing for black folks anyway. Fuck him too. Power to the people, goddamn.
I don't do good at public speeches.
You're doing great.
My name's Salome. I'll give you a little bit of my story. I was adopted at 4 months by a white mom, and my whole family's been separated. I've lived my whole life like not knowing what race was. It didn't matter to me. All of you are just beautifully pigmented people. Like, none of you are any different.
You're doing great.
Good, man.
Everybody that came today, I really appreciate because, like...
We appreciate you too, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're all living here on this planet. We should all be trying to get off of the planet. Because what if a fucking asteroid just comes and makes us extinct?
We're gonna
That's
blow
what we should be
ourselves up.
fucking working for. forth. We shouldn't be focusing on the color of this bitch's bracelet. Like, that's the comparison of my skin and her bracelet. Like, what? What are you doing? All you police over here, everybody over here, I know you can fucking hear me. I know you can fucking see me. I know that you can see everybody here, and it all matters.
It does!
Alright, I just got a question. I see 2 officers here. I see 4 back there. I'm sure there's a couple in the crowd here that are probably dressed in plain clothes. I want to know from you, can you give me an answer of what you're going to do to hold your other officers accountable?
What are you guys?
I want an answer from your officers. What will you do to make sure your fellow officer is not violating someone's rights? Can I get an answer? Any of you officers? Anyone? Come on, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I want to know that when my father travels, that when my brothers travel, that when my family travels, and everybody here travels, that they're safe, and you give me your word that you're going to back us up.
I would appreciate it, everyone, when you leave and you have trash within you, you guys can put it right by that plastic table over there. We'll throw it away. We don't care. We'll take the time to clean up.
Yes.
You guys took the time to come out here and peacefully protest. You guys are out here showing your words. Words have power.
Yes.
It starts somewhere. It starts with each of you guys that are standing around here right now. End police brutality and Black Lives Matter.
Thank you very much for coming out. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we love you all. Peace. Peace.
Okay, we're tired of it. We want to know what we can do. You know, this is just one step. So now what do we do after this? Everybody's going to go home, but what gets done after today?
What do you want done after today?
I would like us all to come together. It's going to take more than just me to create. I can tell you all day long what I feel, but we all have our own opinions, and together as a community, we can make things work, definitely. You know what I mean? It's going to take us all coming together and seeing the injustices in this world and trying to make a solution. Policing the police, holding them accountable, holding our state capitol accountable, and all our government officials. Like they said, vote. You know, and all the time voting doesn't get you anywhere. Sometimes, you know, I'll say that. You know, it seems like sometimes no matter what we do and whoever we put in the office, shit still doesn't get changed. Excuse my language. But seriously, like we have to start policing the police. Start policing the government.
Educate those kids. Tell them what their rights are. They do come up and accuse you of something. All you say is, I ain't saying anything. Until I get a lawyer.
Work. Unfortunately, it does not work.
Then
even,
you don't.
Even when we conform,
100%.
we still
100%.
get
But
I
you gotta
agree.
tell them.
I agree.
You gotta let them know what their rights are.
I think that they need more training, better training.
more training.
I think that we need more African American police officers. You know what I mean? I think that we just, man, there's just so much that needs to be done. But where do we begin? This is step one. So now
And organized.
Does this feel different for you at all from some of the past?
Yeah, I've actually, this is my personally first protest I've ever been to, and I was actually not going to come this morning. One, because I woke up late, and two, you know, and then I had to ask my sons. I know if you guys heard me speaking that my first thing that I said was living in Star, Idaho, and all my son's friends are white and they're running around with airsoft guns, and I couldn't give him one. I made him have a Nerf gun that was bright colored, that you can literally see, you know, things like that. It's just, it's a fear for me on a daily basis, and I was talking to him on the way here about that, and he's like, I don't even remember, Mom. I was like, but this is why, son. You know, I can remember being called a nigger in 5th grade. That's the first time I fought. Never had a fight in my life except for at school, and because I've been called out of my name. And my mom instilled it in me that my name is Shayla Marie Browning, and that's what I named you, and that's what you'll be called. Anything other than that, you don't answer to, period. So.
And what do you hope, like, areas like this, though, do that are so white? And it's,
It starts at home. At the end of the day, racism, I can bring 2 little black babies right here, and I guarantee they'll have a white baby and a black baby, or a Mexican or whoever, and they're going to hold each other, and they're going to love each other, and they're going to play with each other. It starts at home. Educate yourself, you know, and for me, what I understand, because I've actually been the one that a lot of people have come up to and say, come I can't say the N-word, or how come, and I love it that it's me because I'm not violent and I'm not gonna spaz out and I will educate you. And it just takes like, if you're scared, if you're unaware, if anybody's unaware, just ask a black person, just stop them, just be like, this is gonna sound ignorant as shit, hell, I apologize, but you know what, I really want to know, and maybe you'll get an understanding. That's all we want, is for you to just understand. We know that you'll never feel what we feel. We know that. You can't. You know what I mean? But if you can just be understanding and stand with us and have a little bit of compassion, that's all we want. That's it.
And is there anything else that people should just understand about what's going on in the world right now?
We're hurt. We're hurt. We're sad. This is nothing new. And I can say this a million times, but as a black person, this is nothing new. Our people have been killed for years and years and years for sometimes no reason at all. You know, you look at the Black Wall Street, I can't tell you what year that was, but it was burnt down.
Yeah.
We try to build us, we get broke down. And I read a statement from Sharif Webb's son did on the internet, on the news the other day, and he said his mother told him, you will have to fight, you have to work twice as hard to be considered half as good as what everybody else is. And that's sad. But we still do it, and we get broke down every day, but we still do it, you know. So we get back up, that's all we know to do, you know. But it would be nice to have some compassion and some people to come and help us and love us and let us know, you know, we are loved. That's huge. Love goes a long way, a long way. All my aunts are white, all my uncles are all married white women, all my cousins are mixed. 90% of my friends are white, I just don't see color, I don't. And when I moved to North Carolina, and a lot of my friends out there were like, this cracker, that, and I was like, hold on now, hold on, you know, I've had more white people stand for me than I have my own people, like, straight up, so like, it needs to stop. It's not a black and white thing, it's not about color, but that's what we need them to understand. Like, y'all want us to be these people, you want us to be so much, but you don't give us that room to grow, you don't give us that. You know we have black on black crime, we know we have the hoods that are doing stupid shit, but you know what, I just moved back from that hood. I was just in the hood of Burlington, North Carolina. It was the 10th deadliest city in North Carolina, and I seen the black on black crime, I seen the crack getting sold, I seen each other shooting at each other. I lived in the projects in that, and it broke my heart, but it's because they don't know any better. That's all they have. They don't have jobs. Nobody's ever taught them. It's just systematically, you know, it's just, and it's really sad. It is. So we know what goes on within our community. We want to change too, but when we ask for help, all you do is come kill us. You know what I mean? Or when we do, in some places, the cops won't even come. So what do? You want us to snitch? You want us to tell on the other person for what they've done, but what are the cops doing? Are they doing the same thing? When their brothers in blue are killing people or doing something wrong, are they reporting it? No, they're not doing none of that. So why do you expect us to? You know what I mean? So it's really sad. I thank you guys all for coming out here though and getting all the different opinions, and just being here is a lovely thing, and it was beautiful because I'm born and raised here and I love my city 208 all day, stand up, and it was just beautiful to see everybody come together.
No, that's great.
It is. It's amazing. Thank you guys though, because without you, you know, we got the good press, we got the bad press, you know, and I know this will be a good thing.
I wrote it off. I just thought, like, I live in conservative Idaho, protests aren't going to happen here, and then I drove by. As I was downtown, I was like, shit, I got to go get all my stuff.
Protests happen. Like I said, I remember the KKK, I can remember all through the 90s, them marching through here. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember, like, vividly the flags, the crosses being burnt, and all that. I remember that as a little girl. I was probably 7, 8 years old. I remember all that. So we do have protests. This is the first one I've ever been to, but it needed to be done. We need to speak up, and it's going to take all of us to just voice. Like, even those who didn't say anything, just coming here is historic. It means something. If you're tired, we want to see change. That wasn't right. That man, it's not right. It's not okay.
Do you have anything to say as far as Confederate statues?
It's so hard because I've actually met black people from the South, and some of them stand for it, and then what it means for. I just think it's within whoever you are. Like, if I was to wear a Nazi flag, but I'm not racist, then that's just what I like. That's who I am. But you know, if you're putting a negative image out there and you're being negative behind it and not saying anything positive, then it's not a good thing. I could care less. It's a flag. It's colors. Me personally, I have a lot of other problems in my life to worry about than worry about some man and his flag. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You know.
And if you're comfortable, what do you do here in Boise?
I actually work at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm a server. So.
Are you back to work now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually never stopped. I've been doing takeouts this whole time. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, I've been working front line on this the whole entire time. So.
And we're talking about how the police in Boise aren't quite as bad as potentially in like Los Angeles or something, but they're, yeah.
In my experience from being here, I had a few run-ins with the police officers, and I never had like a bad experience with the officers that I came across versus when I was back home in Louisiana. Not saying that it don't exist. Unfortunately, I would just, I guess you can say, blessed or lucky to be in the presence of, I guess you could say, a good officer or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Don't mean me no harm. That's actually doing his job, and
Yeah.
So it's been cool with me,
And how have you been during this whole thing?
How I've been?
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been upset. I've been upset. I mean, obviously, we all watch George Floyd die right in front of our faces. I mean, it don't matter if he was white, Hispanic, or whatever. Like, don't nobody deserve to die like that. You down on your, on your stomach. You got your hand, your handcuff, and you got 3 more officers sitting on top of you, and you got one officer literally sitting on your neck.
And you got one protecting the one with his neck and telling him to back off.
Yeah.
CNN was telling him, hey, he's unresponsive.
And you hear this man saying, I can't breathe. Then he called for his mother. He called for his mother, and his mother been deceased 2 years. His mother been deceased 2 years. This grown man cried for his mother. Like, how could anyone look at that and justify that, well, we don't know what all happened before. Who cares what happened before?
Trying to say he was resisting. He's cuffed. What more can he do?
Man, come on, man.
You got him on the ground, and it was horrible.
It's just time for a change. I'm sick of it because it seems like every time when something like this happens, we all come together, we all march, and we want to change, but ain't nothing's changed. Like I said before when I was standing there, in order for something to change, we have to throw away the old and bring in the new. We have to tear down this house and rebuild a new house in order for something to change. We cannot continue to go on with the same mentality that, hey, you're black, you're an animal, your life is nothing to me. It's like, how are we going to continue to do this? Not all white people, not everybody, hate me, but you do have some individual that feel some sort of way because of the color of my skin. And this been going on for generations and generations. This ain't nothing new.
400 plus.
Yeah. And plus, we're living in a time with technology. It's been recorded more and more and more with these devices right here. And how is it that some people, it still don't get to their head, and when they look at it, they still try to justify it? It's like, that don't even make sense. Like, we just watched this man kill this man. I can't breathe. Mama, I can't breathe. Like, come on, man.
One of the officers out there said, oh, if you can tell him that I can't breathe, it means that you can breathe. Man,
oh, that was the mayor of Mississippi or Alabama.
That's the most ignorant thing that I ever heard in my life. You watching the video, you clearly can hear the man struggling to breathe. Well, did they care what it is?
For 8, 9, 10 minutes? You on his neck?
Yeah, it was at least 8.5. At least 8.5.
And how should folks just respond in some of the other places like Boise? Like, you have these Mountain West places that are a little more rural. How do they respond to this? Do you think that would be a constructive way to respond? Is it that they, gather like this, or like what else would you like to see?
I would like to see more people coming together, talking about it and demand change. Instead of talking about it, we have to put it in action. We have to. Because we can't talk about it and we're not doing nothing. We're just sitting on our lovely couches and on our Facebook pages just posting, status that, hey, I'm tired of it. It's like, we have to do something. And government officials, they have to work with us. Or if not, what's going on right now is going to grow. It's going to grow because people are tired. We did it peacefully. You didn't want to hear us. Now, since everybody want to burn the whole country down, and now you want to listen and you want to say we wrong? No, you guys is wrong for not holding your government officials held accountable for their actions. And we tired of it. Everybody is tired of it. Not only blacks, whites. Obviously, you got whites out here. You guys is out here. We all tired of it. We tired. We tired. We tired. We did it the Dr. Martin Luther King way. No results. Same thing. What they do? They killed him. Government killed him. JFK. They killed JFK. So this is bigger than the black and white issue. It's way bigger than that. It's the people that's in power that's controlling everything. Because when the government says something, and if white people is in the way, guess what? They're gonna knock off white people too. They're gonna kill off their own as well. So this is bigger than the black and white issue. It's just obviously, me being a man of color, black man, my chances are a lot higher of getting killed.
What's the threshold for enough change? Like what point do we get to where it's like, yeah, like this is enough? Like, is it just holding people accountable? Is it representation?
Holding people accountable, like at least start with that. Holding these officers and people accountable. You can't go around killing people, family members, and then you go home with paid leave, and you go home to your family, but this other family is mourning and they got to prepare to put their loved one in the ground. Yep. Like, how is that fair? Yep. But just because they officers, that they don't do no wrong? Man, we all know you got dirty cops that go out here, go in the evidence room, go get dope, bring it back out, put it out in the community. Like, this been going on. This ain't nothing new. This been going on. For years. It's been going on. It's been going on. This ain't nothing new. So in order for something to change, I would say the first start is holding these officers and government officials accountable for their actions. And I would say the second, most definitely, you have to start with up here first. Because we can't change nothing without this with up here.
And especially how, like, what the officer, he had, what, 18, 19 complaints?
Yeah, 18, 19 complaints.
Why did it take that long for them to see that he has been a problem? Yeah. You know, that's the thing that pisses me off so much about all of these cops here. A lot of them be having complaints. And then it gets brought up after the fact that they kill someone. No, you already knew that this person was a problem, but they sent them to another department and let them, you handle this problem. It's bullshit. You knew the problem. Why? You just want to get rid of them. But it's not going to happen. That's all they keep on doing. They just recycle them. Oh, he can't be here. We're going to send him here then. You know, it's bullshit.
Jackie Anderson's killer. He was moved departments before he killed him.
And I know with the protest today, there was some confusion about when and who was organizing things. Did you guys just come hoping someone would be here?
You know what? I'm familiar with all that, but my thing was, I didn't care who do it. As long as we come down here and we all on the same page, support. It's fact. You know, I mean, we here to support and demand change because we all tired of it. Not just black, we all tired of it. You got whites getting killed by the officers as well. So it's not just only black people. So when people think of the phrase Black Lives Matter, we're not saying we the only lives matter. But damn it, let's not ignore the fact that, listen, this whole country was built off of hate. And people that look like me, we was always looked at as animals. And this is the receipts. They have receipts. They can look this up. Back in the cartoon days, how they used to paint black people with the big old lips and ugly, calling us monkeys. This ain't nothing new. This been going on. Tired of it, man. Tired of it. We've been marching, we've been begging, please accept us, please, please. You accept everything else. Just like the lady up there said earlier. Music, culture, you accept everything else.